So I was going to start in the episode itself, but then I realized, wait, there's a little bit of a thing here that's kind of ringing true right now that I guess I wasn't intending. So remember how a couple episodes I said the music changes if you're on a 100% file or not? I could have possibly just changed the music. No, the music is lively like this up until you get 100% on your file. And then when you get 100%, it changes to this dull, peaceful one. Not dull. Anyway, enough mumbling from me. Let's head into the game and tackle a few things. Now, I know this recording session I'm doing right now is going to be a little odd just because of the nature of what I'm going to be handling. Also, we've got everything. I have to actually go see, but I don't think we can actually get any more things. Because even our backpack says, oh, 2. Oh, that's from the mods. Okay, I was about to say, wait, but my file said I had 3. Okay, but the machine is empty, so yes, I guess with the addition of the Seal the Deal DLC, you can get enough Rift tokens and other rolls from temporal distortions to actually get every item in the roulette. Anyway, speaking of DLC, let's go look at it. So, this mission right here, you're back from outer space. Now, I've got 1 or 2 missions I can complete here before I come back to a point I made an episode or 2 ago. But let's head into this. We go back from outer space. Now, this particular time rift we're going to be handling today, or not time rift, but Death Wish, is something that I kind of started this whole trend of, oh god, this might actually take me a while, kind of thing. Also, we might be getting a lot of frame dips here because of the rain. I've tried things in the past. So, remember how I said there was 1 enemy we're missing now that we would get to at a later point? That's it up there on the right, the spaceship. Normally only available like modding maps. Fair enough. So the timer for this mission, I'll tell you this timer. The timer for this mission does not start until you cross that bridge. Until you make that jump. Now that enemy up there, that's the 1 enemy we're missing for our hit list. Anyway. Now I recommend you get used to using your dash hat. For this mission right here. Start. And I'm going to ignore it for now, but I'm going to try and take the best possible route. People who watch me on stream know exactly what we're on about right now. Also, a little bit of route optimization that I found out my own time. Yeah. I despise this mission, by the way, just because of the bonus challenges that are in it. So as you see, I'm kind of booking it. Well, I hate one of the bonus challenges, I should say. I don't hate both of them. Anyway, you're going to need your double jumps here for this part because that one's going to start tipping. And anything below... God damn it. Anything below these raptors is considered death. Done. Now that was still debatably slow. I'll tell you that right up front. That was debatably slow for what you have to do, I think. Also, this does confirm that you have to beat the mission once to get the bonuses to show up. Which might actually tie into my point I'm going to make later. But for now, let's go ahead and... okay, that's done, so we can disable it. So we have done all the bonuses for that. Snatcher coins. We might handle that later this episode, but we're going to pop that. We're going to do that one. Actually, that's the other one I'm thinking of. And this will, and I think I'll actually end off the next episode talking about this one right here. Which I hate because I see such good... Oh, wait. Can I? Oh, no, those are rewards for something else. Anyway. So the bonus challenges. Smash all UFOs. reach the end in 65 seconds. That's why I say get used to using the dash hat. And that's why I've been using it so much throughout these recording sessions in the DLC, because they really push the dash hat. But let's handle this all in order. So first things first, we're going to smash all the UFOs, which is going to be the slower of the two missions. And then we're going to do the running for a timer because I hurt myself. I mean, I love this game. I don't. I have a love-hate relationship with this game right now. Anyway. So at this point, a timer should pop up to say what our time is in the mission. Ow. But as of right now, I'm just here for the UFOs. Also, you can... Dashing does get you past all the UFOs. Let's see. And I already did this once. Now, as you see, I'm not like focusing on speed right now, so I'm actually able to calmly turn the camera, which is great and everything, because that makes sure I can do all of my jumps just fine. Also, I will mention, before they reach the end 65 seconds, you can't just long jump over here. The game actually does hard cut you off and kills you if you try and long jump to this platform instead of using the cannon. I say kill you, aka you lose a life. Anyway, I'm going to bounce off you if you don't mind. And you can just dash right. The UFOs, I don't think we've seen them except in DLC, but I've learned their behaviorisms. They're basically the exact same as the sleepy raccoons. Oh god. The UFOs are the exact same as the sleepy raccoons. The only caveat is that they A, track better to you, and B, fall faster. So that's why the dash hat is such a godsend for that. Anyway, the last two UFOs are on the other side of this bit. And actually, if I didn't spend so long talking about... Why do I not believe you that that was only 1 minute and 7 seconds? Also, I forgot my previous train of thought about the UFOs. But just know the UFOs are dicks. That's all you gotta take away from that. Anyway, I'll load this back up. And I'll talk you through the thought process my first time through this, but if I have to make additional attempts, I'll not talk as much. So here's the thought process on this one. Jump, bam, bam. Now that you have nothing left to do in this one, the timer will pop up. So the thought process is hit every corner possible. Also, routing! Bounce off him. This is much faster than wall jumping back there. At least in my opinion it is. Anyway, the timing should be, you should be at the cannon at, like, a little over 20 seconds. That's roughly when you should be at the cannon. Make a long jump, bounce off the balloon, dash, jump. And if you're doing everything right, you should be... Wow, I actually don't think I ever did that quickly, or that efficiently. Bounce. Also, you gotta be really good with your mid-air dashes. Stop, wait, go, hold X. That's not close enough, dang it. Okay, that's a failure. So, I'll come back to you in a moment when I actually have a proper run of this going. But you kind of see. I also may have been able to hit the clock tower. I can't confirm, but we'll go with it. We'll just run with this for now. And if it wasn't obvious, this is basically a one and done. If you screw up at any point, you do basically have to restart. Barely got it. Holy cow. So yeah, that's roughly what you need to do. Those missiles are coming. Help. But yeah, I won't lie. That finding that path took me well over an hour and many frustrated attempts to do. If the game hasn't illustrated to this point that it is infuriating to do what it wants you to do, that little factoid and stat tracking should be there. And if you need the proof, I did it live on Twitch, so dig up the Twitch archive. Anyway, so the other death wish here that we've got is Snatcher Coins in Mafia Town. If I can ever pick it. I activated it, I kind of just looked away though. If you have the Traki Bat, find these should be like shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, more like shooting fish in a thimble. Dang, you shoot minnows? That's rude. Anyway, so yeah, but this is one time where even after you 100% put your badge back on. Now I will say, 2 of these you can do in any mission. One of these you do have to do in either mission 7 or mission 4. So to clarify this, I'm going to go into mission 7 right now, and we're going to look for them. With the tracking badge on, finding this is a little different and functions a little more sophisticated, if that makes any form of sense. It doesn't, I bet, but run with me. DMC, run with me. So stand still like you would with this normally. So now that you have pretty much 100%, and if you're doing, or at least if you have this mission active, a purple arrow should point you to every Snatcher coin. Now one is on top of everything here. But I believe one is on the scaffolding just over here. Or is it up there? Well, let's head over. It's like heading over, except not quite. Nope, head back up. Yeah, it's on top of that. How do I get there? Oh, from on top of this, probably. Help. Stupid bird's nest. Now I have to do it the real way. Also, I am actually violently pink right now, aren't I? I had to think... Oh, God. So you know how I said Big Appetite kind of reminded me of the Wario color palette? This is straight up like... This palette right here is actually straight up the... here it is. So there's one on top of this bell tower you normally can't get to, normally. And at this point, you could collect your prize. But we're going to look for more. Anyway. But yeah, like I said, Big Appetite, like, remind me of Wario's color palette, like, through and through. This one is peach. Like, down to the hair color. Let's see. It says it's down towards the beach. Let's see. Oh, it's inside here, right. It's inside of this waterway. There you go. And then we actually need to head back up to the top of town. Which, that doesn't get us back up to the top of town, it just delays the inevitable. That's not the right... Those aren't the right words, Scooter. But I will tell you, at the very top of town is where the last one is. And I will also say that, if I am wrong, there will be some kind of cut here to justify my incorrectness. But we just need to get to the platform that launches us on top of Mafia Town's esteemed gambling building. Is it open? It is indeed open. So I guess you can do this all in Mission 7, the Golden Vault. Like, you obviously cannot go inside of the Mafia's gambling facilities. Oh, that's not pretty at all. I've just now realized it. But hey, at this point in the game, they made it so you can climb on top of these Mafia statues. This wasn't possible in the other builds, I'm fairly certain. But now you can climb on top of them, which allows you to climb on top of the Mafia building. And hidden amongst the pipework here is the last Snatcher coin. And now we can just leave. Oh, I don't need to leave. I want to go back to Hub. And the Smart. So, wow, that actually... All that went by so much faster than I anticipated it would. Wow. So, at this point, what do you get for gathering all 3 Snatcher coins? Well, you get an... Oh no, she's adorable. I'm pretty sure this ribbon is like red or purple if you haven't completed it all, but it does become gold once you 100% it. I'm fairly certain. If I'm wrong, tell me. But, oh no, she's adorable now. Sorry. Like, this look with the cardboard we got, it's probably my favorite loadout right now. That's probably my favorite look right now for her as of this point in the game that I've played. Anyway. Well, even though it was faster than I wanted to be, so the video's a little shorter, but I think for now, give me your goods, mine. For now, I think we're going to call the video here. So everybody, thank you all so much for watching this episode. Let's play A Hat in Time. Death Wish. We're dead. And I'll see you next time for a little more of Death Wish and then the question I posed before. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and take care.